Well, today we're talking with animal trainer Mary Green of Canine Manners and More to learn more about some behavior problems or issues you may have been struggling with when it comes to your dog. Mary, lovely to see you as always.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
All right, we'll go ahead and start with our first question. It's from Kit. Kit's question is, I have two male Aussies, and when we have kids over, they want to naturally herd them. How do I correct that? So do they think that the kids are part of their family?
So herding dogs will herd anything that moves. They will herd the crickets in the grass. They will herd anything that moves. And children, of course, move quickly. So, you know, you really have to manage that situation when children are coming over. So leash the dogs. You really have to manage that, right? But then also, you really need to give the dogs an outlet to express that behavior that is so genetically important to them. So, gosh, let them herd a soccer ball around the yard when there's not children running. And if we can encourage the children not to run, the dogs are less likely to chase. But that's what they, you know, they have to.
It's their natural nature.
It is. So giving them an outlet to do that, find some herding lessons, or even herd like a jolly ball around the yard is
okay. So they need a distraction, basically.
They need to be prohibited from being able to chase children by having the dog on leash when children are over or, you know, confined in another area.
All right. We'll move on to our next question. It's from Marianne. Marianne says, I have a 4-year-old Chiweenie and took in a larger puppy last summer. However, the Chiweenie remains highly reactive toward the puppy. I feed and take them out separately. How can I help them coexist, Mary?
So, you know, I would say they are coexisting. They do not have to be best friends. They have to tolerate one another. And if I'm the little Chiweenie and I have this new family member who has, you know, gotten exponentially bigger than me, I'm kind of living my life in fear, right? You know, so I want to have that big attitude, like, don't come near me, this will end badly, you know. And I think at this point, what you can ask for is tolerance. If the big dog is not, you know, chasing the Chiweenie down or menacing him, if the Chiweenie's really what the issue is, if they haven't been having fights that have ended in veterinarian visits, it's probably what they're going to do. They're probably just going to be just somewhat tolerant. But that's a tough one. You might start feeding them separately so they don't have to worry, so he doesn't have to worry about the food.
Yeah, just keep them separate. It's for the best.
Yeah.
All right, Mary Green, thank you for joining us as always.
Our pleasure.
Well, it's another gorgeous day today as we look out on the